Good morning, USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Newple. It is Wednesday, July 28th already, 2021. And look at the world of sports. Again, USA Wager Sports Brief here on the Sports 2.0 network. Thanks for following along. It is 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We try to do this show every morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Let's go ahead and start with yesterday's Major League Baseball scores, where first of all, the Miami Marlins picked up seven runs on 15 hits. Sandy Alcantara picked up the win, his sixth of the season. Marlins 7, Orioles 3. Brewers shut out the Pirates. Brett Anderson was good. They won 9-0 yesterday. Brewers now 17 games over 500. Nationals topped the Phillies. It was weird. Trey Turner was injured, then he was traded, then he was out. COVID-19 he's now out for. So Nationals beat the Phillies 6-4. Nationals just 4 games back of the Phillies, and they are 7.5 games back of the Mets, who lost 12-5 to the Braves. Austin Riley hit a grand slam and 6 runs batted in. Charlie Morton was good again. He's 10-3 on the season for the Braves. Yankees beat the Rays 4-3. Jordan Montgomery pitched well as he stopped an 8-game winless streak. Adam Wainwright was good. His first ever start in Cleveland at Progressive Field. They won 4-2. Cardinals won 4-2 over the Indians. Alex Reyes with his 24th save. Joey Gallo hit a home run yesterday for the Rangers. They beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. Joey Votto, 2 home runs for the Reds. They beat the Cubs 7-4. Second game of that 4-game series. Eloy Jimenez hit a 3-run home run. Logged his first big hit of the season. Eloy Jimenez and the White Sox 5-3 over the Royals. White Sox 60-41, now 25-24 on the road. Tigers beat the Twins 6-5. Miguel Cabrera with a go-ahead single in the 11th to seal that win. Rockies smashed the Angels 12-3. Shohei Ohtani hit his 36th home run. Austin Gomber picked up his 8th win. Giants beat the Dodgers 2-1. Astros beat the Mariners 8-6. And the Padres, behind Fernando Tatis Jr., hit a 2-run homer. And the Padres beat the Athletics 7-4. Padres now 55-44. Athletics 56-46. Chris Paddock with the win in that one. All right, let's look at Wednesday, July 28th, 2021. Major League Baseball slate starts at 12:10 Central Time. 2 games on tap. Tigers at the Twins. It's Willie Peralta as J.A. Happ. Twins minus 135. Cardinals are at the Indians. Kwang-Won Kim going for the Cardinals. They are minus 111 against Zach Plesac in the Indians. 1:10 Central Time. Blue Jays at Red Sox. Robbie Ray and Garrett Richards. Astros and Mariners. Astros minus 115 with Jake Odorizzi on the mound. 3:10 Central. Athletics at the Padres. Sean Manaea and Blake Snell. Padres minus 130. And then tonight, Yankees at Rays. Rays minus 125 with Michael Wacha on the mound. Marlins at the Orioles. It's Jordan Holloway and Jorge Lopez. Lopez 2-12 on the season. Orioles minus 115. Brewers at the Pirates. Adrian Hauser goes for the Brewers. Pirates have the ever famous TBD, TBA, to be announced, to be determined for them going in this one. Nationals at Phillies. Phillies are minus 213 with Zach Wheeler on the mound. Braves at Mets. Max Fried goes for the Braves, but he's an underdog, minus 130. Blue Jays at the Red Sox, game 2 of the doubleheader. Steven Matz goes for Toronto. Boston's minus 135. Diamondbacks at the Rangers, even money. Madison Bumgarner going for Arizona. Cincinnati is at the Cubs. Tyler Mahle and Zach Davies. The Reds are minus 111. White Sox in Kansas City. It is Lucas Giolito minus 177. Rockies at the Angels. Andrew Heaney goes for the Angels. They're minus 210 against Chichi Gonzalez and the Rockies. And then tonight, the Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers 3 games back of the Giants. They're minus 135 with my NL Cy Young leader, Walker Buehler, going. He's 10-1 with a 2.31. Taking on Anthony DeSclafani, who's also been very good, 10-4 with a 2.87. But that should be a great pitching matchup in San Francisco. Just a high of 55 tonight. So be chilly out there in San Francisco. but should be a fun matchup. All right, trade deadline is coming up Friday in Major League Baseball. We saw Kendall Graveman get moved yesterday to the Astros. Still a lot of talk about where the Cubs guys might go. What are the Mariners going to do? They've talked about being big. The Braves have obviously lost Acuna and Soroka to injury. Marcelo Ozuna not playing due to the domestic violence situation. So what are they going to do? The Padres, Dodgers, Giants all have potential fits there. You know, the Twins could be big sellers with Josh Donaldson, Jose Berrios. A lot of talk out there. A lot of things could go on. And of course, you know, teams like the Yankees, you know, are they going to make a push to try to get back in the American League East? Can they get in the American League East? Can they make a push at the wild card? Those are all big questions, and questions we'll have answered over the next, 48 to 72 hours as the trade deadline nears. Looking at some of the divisions, Red Sox 2 games up on the Rays, 9 up on the Yankees. In the AL East, Toronto has fallen 10.5 back. I think they're pretty much out of the division race at this point. White Sox pretty much have the Central taken care of. They're 9.5 up on Cleveland. Astros are 6 up on the A's and 7 up on the Mariners, which means really in the American League outside of the East, it's really going to be a wild card race. And that right now belongs to the Rays at 594. Second is Oakland. Third, Seattle. Fourth is the Yankees. Yankees just 2.5 games out. So should be a good race. And then Toronto is in the wild card race. I guess you could call the Angels in the wild card race at 5 games back. Indians as well, but they're going to have to be over 500, a little bit more for that to be an issue. In the National League, the 2 wild card spots right now are really just a 2-team race with the Dodgers and Padres. Padres second wild card, 6 games up on the Reds, 7 up on the Cardinals, 7.5 up on the Phillies, 8 on the Braves, 8.5 on the Cubs. So I don't know as if we're going to see any change in the National League wild card. You're going to have to take a team getting really, really hot. And then in the division race in the National League, obviously a 3-team race in the NL East, a 3-team race in the NL West. National League Central, somebody's going to have to get really hot. Reds are 7 back, Cardinals 8 backs, Cubs 9.5 back. A lot of talk about the Cubs being sellers. Who knows what the Cardinals are going to do? One of those 3 teams is really going to have to make a push. And I know, you know, the Brewers are going to play a lot of divisional foes, but they're going to really have to make a push. So that kind of wraps up Major League Baseball. Let's look at Olympics yesterday. U.S. men's basketball team did pick up just an absolute blowout win over Iran last night. You know, I know that's going to be on TV a little bit later. Excuse me. But that was a big blowout win. They covered the spread big time. They were 40-point favorites, won by, they believe, 55 points. Medal count, as of right now, U.S. is leading with 11 gold, 11 silver, 9 bronze for 31 total. China is second at 27. The ROC is third at 23. Japan fourth at 22. Japan does leave the gold medals. They have 13. China with 12. U.S. with 11. U.S. leads the silver with 11, and several teams have 9 bronze medals. So that is a look at the medal count. Olympic schedule for today, and those that are looking at maybe giving some medals out. It's always interesting to see. Obviously, we saw a bunch of swimming last night and saw some medals given out. Let's look at what's going to give out tonight. Rowing, the men's and the women's pair. So if you're into rowing, that'll be going on tonight. Swimming, it's the 800-meter freestyle men's, 200-meter men's backstroke. Always a lot of swimming. The 200 women's butterfly final is tonight. 100-meter men's final is tonight. So, again, a lot of swimming you'll see. There's a 4x2 freestyle going on as well. So not a lot of medals going to give out today outside of the swimming races that'll go on later this evening. All right, MLS yesterday, obviously no games yesterday. They are taking a little bit of a break as well. There is a game scheduled for today. It's Minnesota 6-5-3 against LAFC, Los Angeles 6-5-4. So pretty big matchup there. That'll take place in California at the Bank of California Stadium between LA and Minnesota. MLS for tomorrow's action. There is no games tomorrow. There are 2 Gold Cup games. Qatar is at United States. Mexico takes on Canada. And again, no PGA. So we've kind of got a short short slate of sports today. MLS is back on Saturday, and along with Major League Baseball throughout the weekend. There is a couple MMA fights this weekend as well. All right, that kind of takes a look at the USA Wager Sports Brief. Again, I am your host, Rodney Newple, back here tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. But before that, tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time, the Put the Kids to Bed version of the Sports Point 2.0 show. I'll be on with Tim Van Stratton, and we will talk all things sports, breaking down the trade deadline, NBA draft tomorrow as well. A lot of things going on. I know several of my counterparts here at the Sports 2.0 network are putting on an NBA draft show tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned to that and get informed on everything going on. All right. Once again, I'm Rodney Newple with the USA Wager Sports Brief. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tonight, 9 o'clock for the Put the Kids to Bed version of the Sports 2.0 show.